In 2001, my uncle took me on a trip to a magical place called the Overlook Hotel. I was about 7 years old, and the trip was not that great. There were these creepy twin girls who kept asking me to play. A lot of Kool-Aid came out of the elevator, and my dad showed up out of nowhere and went crazy, then became frozen in ice. Oh wait, that wasn't me. That happened to a boy named Danny in a movie I watched called The Shining. I have an uncle who I used to be pretty close to, who let me watch a supposedly scary movie from the 70s called The Shining. He said it was one of the scariest movies ever made from the 70s. Mind you, at the age of 7 I got scared easily, but The Shining is one movie that didn't faze me. I did enjoy it, but I didn't find it scary. The old lady scene was disturbing though. While watching it, my uncle told me people supposedly left the movie theaters because of how scary it was, and that kinda had me hooked. So I waited for the scary parts to come on, but sadly for me, nothing scary happened. Don't get me wrong, I did enjoy the movie, the story was really interesting. But it just wasn't scary. It was like watching a Hallmark movie, but with really bizarre moments. When the ending came on and Jack was in an old photo, I was so confused. Was he already dead? Did he have a relative that worked there before? I had questions. My uncle told me there was a book. I should read it. So a couple years later I did. But it was pointless. The book and movie were so completely different, none of my questions were answered. In the book, the dad dies while knocked out and gets burned when the hotel gets set on fire. In the book, the axe is supposed to be a croquet mill. And in the book, there were bush monsters. That would have been interesting to see. Also, the maze scenes aren't even in the book. No maze was mentioned at all in the book. Stanley Kubrick took a paranormal story and basically took out the paranormal and made it where the family, mostly the dad, just went crazy. And I'm not really sure, but I think Stanley Kubrick made the dad into a creeper towards Danny. This scene here made me feel way too uncomfortable. My 7-year-old me told Danny to run. The way he talked to Danny and held him, it was creepy. It made me feel uncomfortable. All in all, the movie wasn't bad, but the book was better, and I think Stanley Kubrick is creepy. Either that or Jack Nicholson is a very good actor and plays creepy very well. Stephen King finally made his book version of The Shining in 1997 into a TV miniseries, and it was actually pretty good. Mind you, it is a TV movie from 1997, so